There's a treaty to not use weather weapons from 75. Why? Because they had those. You don't make a treaty unless you have those weapons. There's no nuclear treaty before nukes, right?
Right. Yeah, good point.
We used it in Nam. Iran accused W of using weather weapons on them.
Really?
Yeah, on my dinner jacket. Remember that guy? The guy who wore that...
He accused them of using
they had
weather
a drought.
weapons?
They had a drought. And so, anyway, with ELF waves...
He accused them of starting the drought.
Yeah, it's not... See, control's maybe a misnomer. It's like how people talk about a controlled burn. And I asked my girl's brother's a fireman, outdoor fireman. He goes, we don't call it a controlled burn because we really only control it at the point where we set it. I go, what? Because we call it a prescribed burn.
Oh, boy.
So they can prescribe weather. Let's put it that way. You could stimulate a thing and get certain effects, and it's all like ELF waves and shit.
Well, didn't Dubai just have another fucking flood?
And they and from over geoengineering, and they banned people from taking video of it at the time as a big embarrassment.
But they just had another one.
Now
there's a recent one.
Oh, well, I don't know if that's
because I heard some people talking about it, or I saw some people talking about
it. What do they call ELF waves? You could do all kinds of stuff with those waves,
right?
man.
But cloud seeding is 100% real.
Of course,
they cloud seed in the United Arab Emirates. I believe they do that every week. I think they make it rain there every week in more ways than one. You know what I'm saying? But they make it actually rain there. They actually make it rain there once a week.
Remember the kid with the mullet? They blamed the Mystic Camp drowning here in Texas when the flood happened?
Yes.
It wasn't that kid. He got set out. He got hung out to dry like it was on him. But no, nothing he did. And Jesse Michaels is right. He was right. He told me, and he was dead right. The whatever caused that was something so much more sinister, and that kid was like, he's an easy guy to...
So what do you think that was man-made weather that caused that storm?
I can't remember the guy's name. We had, at the time on Jimmy's show, the dude came on and explained exactly what it was and the loophole that lets them, because there's a treaty tonight. So I assume they just violate it. But no, there's actually a loophole to test this shit out here. It's so fucked, dude. It's so fucked.
Cloud seeding is widely used in the UAE to enhance natural rainfall, but it only works when suitable clouds already exist and typically increases rain by perhaps 10 to 30%, not by creating storms from nothing. The UAE runs one of the world's most active research-driven rain enhancement programs using aircraft, ground generators, and experimental methods like drones and electric charging to boost water security. So they're just doing it a bunch of different ways over there. So the blaming it on climate change when they are 100% making it rain there all the time is bananas. It's bananas. Like, you don't even know what the fucking weather would be like if they didn't do it, if they're doing it all the time. If they're doing it all the time, you literally don't have a control group.
Yeah, I mean, they here's my favorite one that I told you, the stratospheric atmosphere. Was it? It's called Satan in England.
That one. Search that one.
The geoengineering England, because, to fight climate change, we're gonna
call it Satan. We're gonna dim the atmosphere.
You know how too much sunlight gets to England?
Yeah, it's really bad.
That's where we're getting all that climate change from. England's too sunny.
A lot of burns. Causes fires.
These poor swamp people are gonna be fucking. And then to call it Satan, are you just like?
Well, they're gonna make Mordor. It's gonna literally look like Mordor. It's gonna be black skies, and where does Sauron live?
It's gonna be like Highlander 2, where we learn not to do this.
Where does Sauron live?
Oh, Mordor.
Yeah, Mordor. Satan is the name of the tiny UK balloon experiment that released very small amount of sulfur dioxide. Literally, Satan smells like sulfur. Sulfur dioxide into the stratosphere over England as a proof of concept for solar geoengineering, not a large-scale ongoing weather modification program. It has nonetheless become a focus of online conspiracy claims about UK geoengineering and weather control. How funny is that? It's become a focus of online conspiracy claims about UK geoengineering.
Yeah.
So them actually doing geoengineering has become a focus of online conspiracy claims about geoengineering.
What a strange thing to put a balloon called Satan that sprays sulfur on. Is everybody I love how they gaslight you in these fucking things.
Oh.
It's not a big deal. Nicki Minaj just has a great sense of showmanship.
Satan was not a part of a major UK development program. It was led by a private researcher, and later UK funding announcements for solo geoengineering research focused on other small-scale outdoor trials. Example, sea ice thickening, cloud brightening with formal oversight.
Yeah.
So what? So they're doing sea ice thickening?
Okay, so let me translate. The stuff has already been developed militarily.
These motherfuckers are trying
yeah.
to make an ice age. They're doing
the
sea ice thickening.
You know the ice is coming back.
I know.
Yeah, that's weird. I was told there was going to be, the coral reefs came back.
No,
there's more rainforest than there's ever been. Did you know that?
We're in this precession of the equinoxes thing, right?
What's that?
What is the precession of the equinoxes? It's like every 20-something thousand years. The Earth doesn't just spin, right? It spins with a wobble. And that wobble is called the precession of the equinoxes. That's how when they look at some of the ancient sites in, like Egypt and different places where the sun at the summer solstice would have come through this, and they use that to determine around the time period when it was built. It's a theory at least, because they know that the sky moves and that they had tracked this. The ancients had tracked this, the precession of the equinoxes,
this have to
the
do
wobble
with,
of space. But this is the thing. It means during the wobble is when the Earth gets colder and warmer and colder and warmer, depending on where you are in the wobble cycle. So the equator kind of stays the same, which is why there's all these ancient sites on the equator. The Mayans and the Aztecs and all these incredible civilizations, they existed in a place where it didn't fuck it up too much. Whereas everything else, it's like ice age, then it gets hot. Ice age, then it gets hot.
I thought we were technically an ice age for the last however long, because there normally, historically, weren't ice caps. So we're still technically in an ice age. As far as I know, if you look it up, that's what they'll tell you.
I think that's true. I think it has gotten warmer and it has gotten colder, but I think technically we're in an ice age.
I'm still a little bitter about it, because I could think of, I told you 3 or 4 things on the top of my head where I went to bed like, oh no.
These fucking eggheads that are talking about spraying things in the sky freaks me out, though, because the scariest thing that could ever happen to us is an ice age. Because you can't go anywhere warm. See, and
no.
if it gets hot out, you move to the north.
Oh,
That's what people have done from the fucking beginning of time. And we're like, we're here, we're staying here forever. No, if the ocean rises, you have to leave. And if people didn't ever exist, the oceans moved back and forth fucking thousands of miles. It's gonna move. You're gonna have earthquakes. You're gonna have things change.
You know
and
how
shift.
I plotted by if Obama builds oceanfront property or not. That's my
good.
guiding. All of
Martha's
them.
Vineyard, they all buy oceanfront property.
So and the insurance never changed on it. So it's been bullshit the whole time. There's still people that are like, no, you need to and they've invested everything in it.
They've invested everything. They also have cats and they live alone.